And we are back. Sam did a little bit of grinding.
A little bit.
About an hour or so. Wait, was that your 43 shield?
No, this is the...
That's your other one, your kite shield or whatever it is?
Yeah, it's the one where I can actually parry still.
That's right. So Sam realized that the Type 43 shield or whatever it is doesn't parry. Type 46. Doesn't parry or can't parry. It does like a shield bash move. But it's, you know, it's better against arcane and fire and poison and shit like that.
It's good against defending against stuff. It's not really good if you want to
It's good
parry.
as a shield.
Yeah, it's good as a shield.
Yeah. Imagine. Did you get it? Yeah, you got all your salt back.
Yep.
Probably want to spend them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go back, but now he's just going to revive. Oh, well.
Yeah, but I mean, you have max level. That's like 2 levels right there, right? Or one and a half?
It's 1 level. Not even 1.5. It's
Now that
1.25 or something of that nature.
Well, fuck me then. I was way off.
But yeah, I went ahead and upgraded all my armor to until I need the Lord or something requirement.
What?
I need some other new type of parchment in order to
Oh,
upgrade.
the Lord's poem
Lord's
or whatever
blessing
it is or something.
Lord's
Yeah.
something silly.
Yeah.
So which way do I go? Right? Do I go left?
Keep going to left. You can't go right anywhere, right?
I don't know. I haven't proceeded. I've just been grinding this area because
I didn't know where you had grinded through. You can go through to the to where the jester was.
Damn it! It's too far away.
To where the jester was when you went up on the obelisk.
Oh yeah, I guess I could go to that guy.
Yeah, I mean, typically when you go through an area, you probably don't want to bypass too much shit. Otherwise, you forget that it was there, and then you miss a whole bunch of stuff.
True.
And since you didn't sound like you wanted to fight that guy.
Well, we're already over here, so.
Okay. I'll try and remember to bring you back up to the obelisk. I think it was just the reverse guy to give you some lore, and I think maybe a couple items.
Okay, they're just gonna stay there and not do anything.
Yeah, sometimes he just uses them as defense, sometimes they're attack.
Son of a...
Those look like they're just defense. Those... No, I thought they stayed white if they were gonna attack. Maybe not. Maybe they only attack... Fuck. Well, there goes my theory. I was gonna say maybe they only attack if you attack him, but since you hadn't swung yet.
I don't know.
So
All
during your time when you were grinding, I was sitting there watching YouTube videos, and there's a series of videos. What are you doing?
The thing shoots fire, so it's just...
Yeah, on that one, you like stood right up against it. You're like, haha, I'll take this fire.
Well, I
unnecessarily.
take 1 damage with the shield up.
Yeah, or you can move past it and not take any. But regardless, I was watching SCP videos, and for those of you who don't know what
I don't know what that is.
Okay, thank you. For those of you who don't know what SCP videos are, they are secure, contain, and protect videos. It is kind of like an alternate reality, not an alternate reality game, but it's an alternate reality type of lore to where the Earth has a whole bunch of like mythical objects around, and they class them and basically go over what they do. And some of them are fun and funny, to give you an idea.
Mm-hmm.
They have an SCP, and I forget the number, but the SCP is a Nerf gun. And it's exactly like you think it is like in a video game where it nerfs things. So it's a mystical item that was created, so you can shoot anything. Say you shoot a mansion, and it turns into like a 2-story house. Then you shoot a 2-story house, it turns into a 1-story house. You shoot a 1-story house, it turns into an apartment. Yeah, it downgrades stuff. That's the joke of the Nerf gun. You know, you shoot a person, they might turn into a baby, or maybe like whatever. What's the terminology for what humans evolved from? Homo erectus? No, not Homo erectus. Homo sapien?
We became Homo sapiens.
There's another term before it, but yeah.
There's a long list.
I forget the terminology, but you've been through this area before.
Yeah, I know this is Bandit's Pass, but I was hoping
so that was your shortcut to Bandit's Pass.
Okay.
So now you can get into the Hall of Red Cages from Bandit's Pass.
All right.
But that was just one of the SCPs. They have a whole bunch of other ones. Like one of them's the Boogeyman, but it's a man who didn't want to become the Boogeyman, but and I was only like lightly hearing it, so I might get some of it wrong, but he's basically a guy that doesn't mean anyone harm, but anyone who witnesses him, like views him outside of like a mirror or looking at him through video camera footage, they see their worst fear. But he doesn't, so he's like super isolated and sad all the time because nobody can be around him and stuff. So the SCP is, or not the...
It's a door.
The group essentially gathers these mythical and like legendary people or creatures or things and kind of contains them to make sure that the world is safe. And there's a ton of them. There's probably like 1,000 SCPs out there.
Yeah, I still don't really get the concept.
It's just like...
It's a board game?
No. It's not a... When I say alternate reality, it's not like an ARG or anything, but it's like if our world had actual like crazy stuff in it, like mythical items, or sometimes it's explanations about like... I think God is an SCP. I'd have to show it to you to better describe it to you. Don't fuck with these guys. Just go past them. Just don't even... Keep running. Just keep running. It's okay. Keep attacking and keep running to the right.
Stupid hangman.
Yeah, it's going to keep doing it. Just keep running to the right. Because you're not going to be able to hit them, and they're probably going to kill you. Yeah, once they catch you, it's hard to get through. You're going to have to heal up, though.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to die.
Yeah. They're hard to hit because they float through the air, and they like to run away at the exact speed that you run at them, so it's better to just run through past them.
There's no defense for that or whatever? They just pick you up?
Kill them before they hit you, but there's a lot of them there.
Ugh.
So, yeah.
That's lame.
Some of the other stuff, like Santa Claus is an SCP, and all they do, talking about the SCP for Santa Claus... is I think that's a shortcut that you get later that opens up. It's basically like, oh, this SCP is deemed safe, so that's like class Euclid as they terminology it.
Yeah.
Or just safe. But it's a man, a big bushy bearded man, and he's able to move at light speed around the world without reason and deliver packages to all the good kids. His power is able to, drive out bad children and figure out who doesn't deserve presents or kindness and shit like that. So it's like explanations for shit that does exist in our world, like through myth or legend. But a lot of them go into like very terminology. Yeah. They go through a lot of terminology. That is a red wall, and you don't have the power up to go through it yet.
Okay.
But it is a power up. They go through a lot of terminology for regular basic things and a lot of weird stuff like concept ideas that would make really cool like villains or enemies in video games. And in fact...
So it's your D&D inspiration?
No. Because a lot of them don't have like ways to get through it. Oh, this is going to be great.
What the fuck? Am I just dead?
No. I mean, if you run away. I knew Miner was gonna be pissed at me if I fucking told you about that.
How do you kill it?
I would recommend you leave. Fully leave. And wait for it to be a treasure chest again.
And then just whack the shit out of it?
Yeah, but I think you have to get even further away. I think you have to like leave the area maybe. That might be good enough. I was gonna say try and go down into that light.
I went through that. That leads to the other thing.
I meant to despawn him, is what I was saying. But it might just be based off of if you go to a sanctuary or not. Regardless, you have to try and kill him before he hits his full size. Or hope for the best here. Single hit and back it up. Maybe you can get 1 or 2 hits in and you don't have to figure it out. Because that's basically a single shot. It doesn't quite do it for you because you're heavily armored. But once you kill him, he doesn't respawn. I don't believe... I've never seen that one before. Nice.
Gotcha.
I don't think he respawns.
Ooh, Stone Alchemist.
Yeah.
Cool.
But they have an SCP game. One of the SCPs is... I will have to show you a... I don't want to look up a picture right now. One of the SCPs is... It kind of looks like a big doll, like if you mixed it with like a wooden dowel.
Yeah.
Just very creepy looking. It's got little tiny arms. And this is one of the more famous ones, but it is kind of like the crying angels that are in Doctor Who, and I'll explain what that is because you don't watch Doctor Who.
I do know
because you're a
that.
man of class.
I am a man of class.
Like myself.
Gotta watch cartoons. It's the only class I know.
The doll.
Aren't they like the weird statues that just cry?
They're the statues that cry, but if you take your eyes off of them or you blank, they basically move at fucking light speed or
Come
some
on,
shit.
you bitch. Come over here.
They move
Light
hella
loss.
fast, is all I know. And
Zelda wannabe.
they try and kill you. Zelda wannabe.
Yeah, Zelda gives you the light arrows.
Yes. No other concept has done that.
I didn't say no other concept has done that, but that's the only reference I got to light arrows right now.
I think it does holy damage to you.
Probably.
So it's basically that concept where if you blink or you, invisible enemies.
Oh, cool. Skulks.
Yeah.
It's fighting that shit in
This area.
The Witcher. It popped up, and they're not called skulks in that game, but I was like, it's a fucking skulk.
Pretty much. This area.
For reference,
fucking
guys, in our
sucks.
last D&D campaign, Chris threw about 3 skulks at us.
Last session? Yeah.
Last session, yeah. Good session.
Yeah. Skulk is an invisible enemy. And it basically tries to cut you to pieces.
It was funny watching Kevin like, what the fuck? I can't hit it. I can't even see it. It's like, yeah, fortunately, those are skulks.
They're invisible.
They're bitches.
So a lot of this area, you're going to be running around with your fucking shield up because there's invisible enemies around everywhere. So the concept of that SCP is that if you blink or look away, it'll fucking appear as soon as you open your eyes right in front of you, and it'll choke you out, or kill you, or do something else to try and kill you. But it was one of the first SCPs I saw.
Can I fall off a ledge by just attacking? I'm not talking about jumping.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Now, it's been a while. I don't think so. I think it locks you if you're attacking.
Trying to bait
Nice
him
feather
over.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of my fucking most hated areas for me because there's so much fucking cheapness in it.
Gotcha. Got
And by cheapness, I mean
careful.
invisible enemies and falls to your doom. And overpowered as fuck shit.
I'm glad I leveled up then. That should make this a little bit easier.
Hopefully. I think you were correct in keeping your kite or your 46 shield on you here. So I think there's some of the more powerful stuff is magic
Gotcha.
in this area. And they'll attack, and since a lot of stuff's invisible, they'll attack you when you can't parry. Or you can get lucky, but I mean, you know, it's kind of hit or miss.
Okay, if I can get... Alright.
Yeah, gotta time it. Ready? Now. Good shit.
I was about to wait there for a second. I'm like, all right, I can't wait.
I don't know if that's a secret wall to your right or not.
How many...
Yeah, hard to tell. You gotta kind of gauge the
Shadow
the purple
strikes?
shadows. Yeah. What you can do if you're worried about your flasks is now that you have a second, just pop 2 of the little guys when you're
Yeah,
low
when I'm
on
in
health,
this area.
and it'll just kind of regen you up. You know.
Oh, it's one of those guys too.
Yeah. I don't know the location of them, so I can't even warn you because
That's fine.
they're invisible.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
If you guys don't know what the SCPs are and you've only heard about them now, it's worth going to check out. I think one of the channels I was
it's over
watching it
there.
on that does the best kind of videos on it is the Volgun, Volgun. Just look up Volgun SCP, and he has a really good voice, and he does it in a really cool style about the SCPs. And they're a little weird to get into at first, but eventually you kind of like hearing about it. Or if you don't know, it's fun. Like if you don't know, say you don't know what the Santa one was, but they describe it to
save
you.
on budget for that enemy.
It's probably the case. I mean, they still had to rig it. They just didn't need to animate it, probably, huh?
I guess, I mean, they probably just reused one of their other models and just made it set to invisible.
Oh, that's true.
Because you still have to be able to hit something.
Yeah. So this is the area I died a fuck ton I will tell you, kill him and don't move forward to the left anymore. Anymore. Let him come to you, because there's invisible dudes all over the place. Like, the most in this area, if I remember correctly. And they will destroy you in a heartbeat. Like, you won't even get a second chance. They'll stun you, and then you just and you're down.
Like that?
Yeah. Luckily, the sanctuary is right up to your right.
Yeah, luckily I got that before I hit that. I was hoping to parry him, but it didn't work. I've gotten pretty good at parrying. I was parrying the entire time while I was fighting all those random enemies.
Yeah, this guy's definitely one of the parryable ones. There's invisible guys all around you too. Yeah. You don't. You want to. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Try not to go too far to the left, because there's a ton of them everywhere, and they'll get you into the blender to where you can't do shit.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Now that I'm remembering, go to your items. You might have picked up an item that helps you see them.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a temporary use item though. So,
Oh.
somewhere in there. I think it'd be near the bottom, but I don't. Is it that green bottle? Perceive. Well, yeah, ethereal. That's it. You only have 3 of them. I think you can maybe buy more.
All right.
But they'll help you see them. I don't think you actually.
So is the
set
boss this next way? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see the invisibles kind of currently. Don't go too far because there's way more of them to your left still. So what I'd recommend is to move back and let him gain ground on you. There you go. And then just keep fighting him. Try not to go past further, because as soon as those invisible guys show up, you're pretty much wrecked trying to fight this guy.
God, this guy's a ton of HP.
Yeah, well, he's heavily armored. I think he spawns back when you die, I believe. I don't think he's one of the ones that don't spawn. Oh no. Watch that stamina.
Feels like a mini boss.
They're very hard. This area is really
That's why I wish I
difficult. Wish you
could have parried.
Yeah. You're the parry expert, not me. You ready?
Oh, I suppose so.
I think you got the best setup
Who
you
is
can
it,
get.
Daft Punk? Is he come here to punk me right now?
He kind of does look like Daft Punk, doesn't he?
Having a hard enough day as it is, Daft
I think it's literally just shield on
Calming
this
beats
guy.
aren't going to help me with this game.
I think it's literally just
You're
shield
not
on
even a
this
ska
guy.
artist. What are you doing here?
Stay underneath him.
If you're not real big fish, you're not allowed to be here.
Is that what you were listening to when you were
I was listening to Streetlight Manifesto. Yeah, I was listening to some ska stuff.
Yeah. I think if you stay underneath them, the only one that'll hurt you is that one. That exact one right there. Everything else, I think, shoots out away in alternate directions.
Well, it was definitely worth getting this shield. So,
Yeah.
good tip. I max upgraded that and the kite shield. I just realized, though, that you can literally make 2 equip sets. So I can have one with the same weapon, but my other shield. So when I switch to different enemies, all I got to do is tap left bumper.
You didn't know?
I didn't know
you were using the pike in the other one. You're saying you didn't know that you could do the same
was
weapon?
separate. I didn't know you could just make 2 setups of
My
the same
bad.
thing.
I thought you knew that.
No.
You're low on stamina. You might want to hold off a second. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I don't remember this guy giving me trouble. The area gave me way more trouble. And you missed a little bit of it upwards. But
Bye, Daft Punk. See you in the next album.
Later. Which one is Daft and which one is Punk?
I don't know. They're both.
Neither of them.
Neither of them.
I'm sure they have.
Are they
names.
British?
I believe. I think they are. No. Go back down. Run away. Go to the sanctuary. Go to the sanctuary. You will lose all your fucking salt playing around up there.
Okay. I mean, this is just a mini sanctuary, though.
Oh, you can't use salt here?
No.
Shit.
That's why it's.
No.
If I want to get the other one, I have to go.
Is there
all the
another
way
one
back.
up there or outside of the building? Is there another one in the area? I mean. Yeah. No.
I don't know. I'm trying not to die.
I can't remember. I don't think there's one in this area. regardless, we'll see you guys later. I'm gonna.
Oh, is it already time? All right, bye guys.
Yeah, bye. Beep, boop, boop. I'm going to
Yeah, I don't know where the
double
next
check to
sanctuary
see
is.
if there's a major sanctuary in here.
Well, there was all the way back, but I have to go up and down and all these different ways to get back to it. Well, you
okay.
look at the map and see if you can try and find it, just in case, though, so I don't fumble around if I don't have to.
I don't think there's a map, but I'll try.